tend to lose it the moment you get triggered, and you are sick of that guilt hangover from the brutal words you screamed in the heat of the moment. Then this video is your wake-up call. Society tells you to just vent and let it all out. That is the single dumbest piece of advice in history. It doesn't fix you. It turns you into a relationship-wrecking ball. Today, I am not going to teach you how to breathe deep. I'm going to hand you a psychological weapon called cognitive distancing. It freezes your rage and restores your total control in exactly 3 seconds. Mistake number 1, the venting trap. Here is the scenario. You're in a heated argument. The pressure builds in your chest. You feel like a kettle about to whistle. So you scream, you slam the door, or you type out that nuclear text and hit send. Why do you do this? Dark psychology reveals the ugly truth. You aren't screaming to be heard. You are screaming because you are terrified. Deep down, your subconscious feels unsafe or disrespected. So your ego hijacks your brain and forces you to explode to scare the other person into submission. It is not strength. It is a panic response. But listen, this is not your fault. You just have a faulty fire alarm. Imagine a smoke detector that goes off not because the house is burning down, but just because you burnt a piece of toast. That is your brain right now. It mistakes a rude comment for a life-threatening danger. It sprays water everywhere, ruining your furniture for no reason. Here's the problem. If you don't fix this alarm, you are committing reputation suicide. Today, you lose your temper. Tomorrow, you lose respect. In 1 year, you become the volatile guy nobody trusts, nobody promotes, and nobody loves. You are trading your future for 5 seconds of noise. So we turn to Marcus Aurelius, the man who ruled the world without raising his voice. He said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." The solution is the Stoic Freeze. When the anger hits, do not breathe. Total, physical, stillness. Physically freeze your body like a stone statue. Here's why this makes you a king. Human beings are terrified of the unknown. When you scream, you are predictable. You show your cards, but when you freeze, you become a black box. They don't know what you are thinking. They don't know your next move. That silence creates a vacuum of power, and their imagination fills it with fear and respect. Remember this image forever. Thunder makes the noise, but lightning does the damage. The weak man is the thunder, loud and harmless. The strong man is the lightning, silent, precise, and lethal. Be the lightning. Mistake number 2, the should trap. This happens every single day. You get cut off in traffic, a waiter gets your order wrong, or it starts raining on your day off. Your immediate reaction is, they should not do that, or it should not be raining. You feel personally offended. Why does this trigger you? Dark psychology calls this the God complex. Your ego is arrogant. It believes that you are the center of the universe and that reality must follow the rules inside your head. When the world disobeys your rules, your ego feels insulted. You aren't angry at the traffic. You are angry because the world isn't worshiping your script. Look, I understand. You are competent and organized. You are like a movie director. You have written a perfect script for how life should go. Everyone should be polite. Traffic should flow. But here's the problem. Nobody else read your script. You are exhausting yourself trying to direct actors who don't even know they are in your movie. If you keep fighting reality, you will break. You are basically shouting at a rock for being hard. You are yelling at the rain for being wet. The rock doesn't care. The rain doesn't care. The only person suffering is you. If you don't kill this habit, you will become a bitter old man, angry at a world that never asked for his opinion. So we turn to Epictetus. He taught us the dichotomy of control. He said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. The solution is remove the judgment. Stop saying he is a rude idiot. Start saying he is loud. Strip away the adjectives. Look at the bare facts. When you accept reality as it is, you become untouchable. The angry man is a slave to his surroundings, but the Stoic is the captain. He doesn't curse the wind, he adjusts his sails. Here is the image you need to remember. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. But here is the catch. You burn your own hand long before you can ever burn them. Drop the coal. Mistake number 3, the mind-reading trap. Let's hit the final nail in the coffin. This is the sneaky habit that keeps you angry for days. A colleague ignores your email, a friend forgets to call you back, or a car drives too slow in front of you. Your brain immediately writes a story. He is ignoring me on purpose, or that driver is trying to block me. You assume their action is a personal attack. Why does your brain do this? Dark psychology calls this hostile attribution bias. Your ego is paranoid. It thinks everything is about you. It connects invisible dots to prove that you are a victim and they are a villain. You are hallucinating malicious intent where there is none. I get it. It is a survival mechanism. In the wild, if a bush rustled, it was safer to assume it was a tiger than just the wind. But in the modern world, this paranoia is a cancer. You are living in a war zone that only exists in your head. You are getting angry at people who aren't even thinking about you. While you are losing sleep over that rude email, they are probably just busy, tired, or dumb. You are drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. So we use the ultimate Stoic razor, Hanlon's razor. It states, never attribute to malice that which is adequately explained by stupidity. Most people aren't evil. They are just clueless. When you stop taking things personally, you become invincible. You stop fighting imaginary ghosts. You realize that their bad behavior is not a weapon aimed at you. It is just their own incompetence. You don't get angry at a blind man for bumping into you. So why get angry at a structurally blind person for being rude? Stop turning everyone into a monster. Most of the time, you aren't fighting a dragon. You are just fighting a clown. Laugh at the circus and walk away. Before we finish, let me give you a funny image to keep in your pocket. Imagine you are walking down the street. Suddenly, a tiny, trembling Chihuahua runs up to you. It is foaming at the mouth, barking like a demon, trying to bite your shoe, but its teeth are too small. Now ask yourself, do you get down on your hands and knees and bark back at it? Do you try to explain logic to the dog? Do you get offended? Of course not. You laugh, you step over it, and you keep walking. Why? Because it is a Chihuahua. It is scared, weak, and noisy. The next time someone screams at you, don't see a scary monster. See the Chihuahua. If you scream back, you are not proving your power. You are just becoming the second Chihuahua. Don't be the second Chihuahua. Today you learned how to control your temper, but that is only level 1. Level 2 is controlling your tongue. You see, most people are not just angry, they are boring. They talk too much. They explain too much. They reveal everything. They are like an open book that nobody wants to read. If you want to stop being the nice guy that everyone predicts and start being the dark mystery that everyone chases, you need to go on an information diet. I will teach you how to become a puzzle they cannot solve in this video right here. The art of being mysterious. Click it, and I'll see you in the shadows.